Hey, how's it going, YouTube? JTwoH back here for my March pickup video, media haul, whatever you want to call these. Video is going to be different. The first half will be the haul. Second half will be like a not life update, situation update, and announcement. So I want to get this out of the way. That way, the people who actually care and are interested, you'll always watch to the end anyway. So nothing crazy, Spoiler alert. So let's get into this. March was kind of uneventful. It was better than February as far as titles. More exciting, and I'll get into that in a second. But first, I believe the first or second day of March. Woo, come here. I picked this up. I haven't seen any of these three, so this was a blind buy. And you know me, of course. It came with digital codes, which I poached. But I still haven't watched these, so I need to. That being I think it's called the Cornetto Trilogy. So you got Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. I think Shaun of the Dead's first. Yep. So in opposite order, which I can't stand, but Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Like I said, I blind bought this. I think it was $12 on Amazon, and I got it for the codes, and I hope to get at least half the money back when I resell it. Unless they're amazing and I want to keep the physical, but that's rare nowadays. I say that, but then this next thing I blind bought so I could watch one of the films for an upcoming video, and it made the shelf. That is a Kevin Smith 2-pack there. You have Clerks 2 and Zack and Miri. I think it's the edited version. Zack and Miri make a porno. I bought this, and I talk about this more in an upcoming video where I rank the Kevin Smith films. That'll be out soon. I bought this because it's like the only way to watch Clerks. It's not on streaming, and I can't buy it digitally. And I liked Zack and Miri, so I figured, okay, I'll buy it for Clerks 2. If I don't like it, I'll return it. And I liked Clerks 2, so this is making the shelf. So pretty cool there. And Zack and Miri I liked. I have the DVD of this, so I'm getting rid of that. Next up, these two items came from Joe Martinez. Now, he just dropped a video Saturday, as you're watching this, and talked about this specific title. He grabbed one for him, he grabbed one for Rick, and he grabbed one for me. So we found 3 of these at Dollar Trees. And he talked about in the video, there was a third guy, and it'll be revealed. So I'm the third man. He got me Bad Santa 2 on 4K. Man, there's a glare. So you get for filming these in the middle of the day. Bad Santa 2. Is it better over here? A little bit better. Bad Santa 2 on 4K for $1. So thanks, Joe, for that. Looking forward to checking that out in 4K. Next up was just something random he found for $1. It's a Mill Creek Complete Series release. I don't know anything at all about this show, but for $1, 10 items or less. Is that looking better? Hold on. Yeah, I think the side works better, so I'm going to switch it up. Get a lean the other way. 10 items or less. Got that for $1. So those are both from Joe Martinez. Thank you to Joe Martinez. Yeah, so next up, speaking of my favorite YouTubers, got another package. This one's from Rick from Down to Movie. I'll show this in a second. I'll talk about this in a second. Both of these are going to be like tributes to Rick's character, because Rick, if you don't know, is a genuinely awesome human being. I love that guy. If he was here right now, I'd smooch him right in the face. I love that guy so much. So anyway, he went to, and I think he's talked about this, he went to a screening of Impractical Jokers, the movie, which I am a huge Impractical Jokers fan. I wasn't able to see the film because it's not anywhere around me, plus I have the 9-month-old, so it wasn't going to happen. So he sent me a package randomly, or he sent me a package, and inside I saw this. Little bonus surprise inside for my, I think it said buddy. Now it says boo. Either way, he's right. And it's not something crazy, exclusive or rare, but it's like a little card from the screening he went to. Now, the screening he went to, Sal was actually there at his screening, and he was freaking out. He was texting me, and it was so awesome. I was updating the wife about it, and I was like, how crazy is that? So it's pretty cool that I have, once I get the physical, if it comes out on physical, I'll slide that right in the case. So I have the, the little card insert there from an actual screening where Saul, did I say Sal? Saul. No, it's Sal. No, better call Saul. That Sal was at. So that's pretty sweet. That's going to stay in the collection for sure. And then the basis for the package was he found this at a Dollar Tree. And and he texted and said, "Hey, is your wife interested in this film?" And I was like, "I've never heard of it." Luckily, we were at the movies just for it about to start, and I asked the wife. She said, "Oh, absolutely." And for $1, she said, "Have Rick grab it." So he grabbed "I'm Not Ashamed," the Blu-ray DVD capo pack. Now I say that because Rick was at a Dollar Tree, minding his own business, probably shopping with his girlfriend and or son. And not only did he think about me, but he thought about my wife and her tastes. So that just told, he's always looking out for you. If you guys don't like Rick, you're wrong, man. He's such a nice guy. He was thinking about, other people, not only me, someone he has, direct contact with in the YouTube channels or whatever, my wife who, it's just crazy. What a nice guy. Okay, it's enough ass kissing of other YouTubers. The rest of it's non-YouTubers. So, but those are my, two of my favorite YouTubers, Joe Martinez and Rick. If you guys don't subscribe to one or both of them, you really should, especially Joe. I can't imagine any of you who are subscribed to me aren't subscribed to Rick. He has more subs than I do, but Joe has about half. So go subscribe to Joe Martinez at MartinezJoe74, I believe. These next 5 are the first half of a huge Disney order, and I posted this in the group chat with Joe and Rick and Greg, and I said it was like $250 by the time everything rang out. Now that's not what I actually spent, but that's what these are worth between this part 1 and then part 2, which came right at the end of the month. So, first up from Disney, from the Disney Movie Club, we have A Bug's Life in 4K. Went ahead and upgraded that one. Went ahead and upgraded this. I really like this film. I like both of these. Monsters, Inc. there on 4K. This one I have yet to see, and I'm holding out specifically for this reason so I can watch them back to back, and that is Monsters University. I've actually never watched this, so I'm excited to check it out in the near future, the very near future, because we're going to do a double feature. Same with Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. I've seen Finding Nemo, but not Finding Dory. So I'm excited to watch, both those back to back. One that I grew up with and one that was a sequel, a couple years afterwards. Next up, something I've never seen but the wife loves. So I went ahead and upgraded her copy of Beauty and the Beast, the original, on 4K. I've never seen the cartoon, so maybe one day I will. I know I have to now. It's in 4K. I gotta check it out. This, however, I've seen. Now, funny story about this movie. I watched this I took the wife out to this because, that's what you do. Even though I didn't want to watch this, I took the wife out to see it, and I purposely fell asleep. Meaning, I just wanted her to watch the movie, so I took a nap in the theater, and I woke up for the second half of it, and I was so intrigued by the movie and the music in the movie that like 2 days later we went back and I watched the whole thing, and I really liked it, and we bought it as soon as it came out. So I upgraded it for sure. That's the live action Beauty and the Beast. I really like this. The soundtrack is really catchy. Like really catchy. Like I'll still get it stuck in my head to this day. I couldn't tell you the song now, but my wife could because I sing it all the time. So Beauty and the Beast, the live action, upgraded that to 4K. I'm hoping it looks really awesome, which I'm sure it will. You can't go wrong with Emma Watson in 4K, y'all. Next, middle portion of the video are all review titles. So this first one is awesome, and I was so excited to get this email. This one was a review solicit right from Sony, which is a brand new company to me. They were, soliciting my review of the title and going to send me this for free. That is The Grudge, right there, from Sony. They sent me that to check out, which I have. I'll have a review of that up soon, a review for that. So yeah, they sent me that. Pretty sweet there, The Grudge, the original. I have the original trilogy over there. Did I say the original? The remake, I'm sorry. Remake of the remake, The Untold Chapter. So pretty cool. Thank you again, Sony. The next 3 are actually from Lionsgate. So Lionsgate, the funny thing about this, if you watch my February review, I have this on 4K, and they finally, by the time they got my request, they finally pushed it through. They sent out the next 2 titles, which I'll show. And I already have this on 4K, but they sent it on Blu-ray anyway. So I'm sure this will go to a good home. But I'm still going to review it for them. But I'll review both copies. Knives Out on Blu-ray. Really liked this movie. Like, really liked this. I think I gave this 5 stars. I love this a lot. Actually got the 4K right here. So, awesome movie. I'm glad the review got pushed through. I probably would have upgraded it anyway. You know what I mean? Had they sent me the Blu-ray, I'd been like, oh, and I would have bought the 4K. So I would have had one to send out anyway. So Knives Out on Blu-ray. Now this next up, I still haven't seen yet. I'm probably gonna watch this tomorrow and get a review out. But I was really excited for this, and when the review solicit finally came through, kind of late. At the same time the Knives Out one came out, I was like, oh, at least I got it. I'm so excited about this. Uncut Gems from Lionsgate. Really excited to see this. I know Rick talks quite highly about this. So I'm going to have to check this out real soon, and get a review out. Uncut Gems. Slipcover on this is excellent, by the way. I think I got Oscar snobbed. Uncut Gems did. The next one did not. It probably should have, now that I've seen this. Again, from Lionsgate, another review title. We have Bombshell with Charlize Theron, Nicole Kidman, and Margot Robbie. I'll get to my review later. I can tell you a little spoiler alert. That guy right there, you might not recognize, John Lithgow, kills it in this movie. Really good in this movie. So yeah, Bombshell. Next 4 are from Mill Creek for their March review, or March titles. Go to these 2 first. Now these 2 are the continuation of the Andy Sedaris films on Blu-ray. We have Hard Hunted, which just looks all sorts of Andy Sedaris. Oh, even better on the back. And Fit to Kill, which I haven't seen. Gosh dang it. Haven't seen either of these ones yet, so we'll get some reviews up for those. It's just, there's like fucking nudity on the back of it. Like, it's just going to be all sorts of TNA in these, which I tend to enjoy. So, cool beans there from Mill Creek. Next one up is a double feature pack featuring 2 Wesley Snipes movies, which is pretty cool. You have The Contractor and The Fan. So, pretty cool there. Which one? One of them's got De Niro. The Fan has De Niro in it too, which is pretty cool. I don't know why I couldn't see that from the cover there. Finally up from Mill Creek, this one being a Ryan Reynolds film. I'm gonna check out real soon. The Nines, which I know nothing about, but it's got Ryan Reynolds in it, so I was intrigued. I'm excited they sent this to me. So thank you so much to Sony, thank you so much to Lionsgate, and thank you so much to Mill Creek for the awesome review titles that I will get reviewed and sent out soon. Very, very soon. Sorry. Next, a couple titles are out of order. This next I got in a trade from a fellow YouTuber, Noah Kaser? Noah. I can never remember. He says it so fast. I got these in a trade. He was interested in my old copies, or my Blu-ray copies of the Star Wars films, which I was selling. So we did a trade. He traded me this and traded me this and his copy of Rescue Me, which if you follow Joe Martinez, he just unboxed like yesterday morning. Because I sent it right to Joe because he was interested in it. So did a bit of a trade, but either way, this was for me. I have the DVD of this, which I will be selling whenever I unpack all my Christmas stuff again. But I was excited to grab these. My wife loves these. That being the original, or the 5 original? The original Christmas Specials collection, my God. 5 holiday favorites. So not the 5 originals, but apparently they're original. I don't know. I've only seen one of these like once. I'm pretty sure it was Santa Claus Coming to Town. So, pretty cool. I'm sure she was already excited about this when I showed her what I got. So, thank you again, Noah. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully you enjoy those Star Wars DVD, Blu-rays. I look forward to some sort of review or something. Next up was the only blind buy for the month, and I think it was worth it. Not nearly as great as the first 2, but still I wanted to check it out. I love pretty much everybody in this movie. That being Jumanji, the Next Level. So this is the 3rd Jumanji movie, I really liked the first one. I loved the second film. I wish it was followed along the lines. This one followed along the lines as the second one, but it doesn't. It tries some new things, and I just don't think it's not really as good as the second one. The second one is my favorite, and then 1 and then 3. So, but comparing 1 and 2 is like apples and oranges. It's just, you know. So anyway, my only blind buy, and I've already watched this. So, and I've talked about it on my podcast with it's actually Joe's podcast, the Mega Podtastic podcast, which I will have a link for in the description. So I gave that a high five. Now the next things, bear with me as I put them in order. Okay. Now these you've probably already seen because most of you watched my Disney Movie Club unboxing. If you haven't, I recommend that. So we're just gonna go through these kind of rapid fire. Damn it. Anyway, these are the 4K releases of Star Wars. So you have the Phantom Menace there. Awesome slipcover. I'm so excited to rewatch these. The Phantom Menace. You have probably my least favorite, Attack of the Clones. You have Revenge of the Sith. Oops. Rogue One on 4K. The original, A New Hope, or just originally titled Star Wars. Now, if you guys want to see a more in-depth unboxing, go check out. It's the last video posted on this channel before this of these films where I get them from Disney Movie Club. Everybody's favorite, Empire. Empire Strikes Back with the nice Vader there. Return of the Jedi. The nice green with that lightsaber. Awesomeness. And then we got... Oh, that's not right. My personal favorite, for several reasons, and I've talked about this before, The Force Awakens on 4K. I've been waiting for this for a long time. The Force Awakens there. And finally, you can probably guess, brand new as of yesterday, even though I got this like a week ago. This being the Rise of Skywalker 4K with that cool slip and the different inside artwork. So pretty cool. So that's the media haul, and as always, I always like to do a little something extra. Now I've gotten some comic books. Just comic books this month, no actual books, because my pre-order didn't come today, so it'll be in April technically, which was an actual book. But I got some comic books. Wanted to show you guys. First up, I've been hearing a lot about this in the comic groups I'm in, and I finally just pulled the trigger. It was like $20 on Amazon for a hardcover, so I figured why not. This one is Thanos by Donny Cates. I've been hearing a lot about this, and Cosmic Ghost Rider, Old Man Thanos, which actually here on the back. Oops. Really excited to check this out. I actually had to go find this one because I'm reading it at nighttime, so I am already diving in, which is good because if you're my track record with comics, it takes me a long time. I'm still reading Watchmen. You know, like, I'm never going to get through it. I might as well bite the bullet and watch the movie. Inglorious 4K. So, Thanos by Donny Cates. Next up, my Ollies finally participated in whatever the hell's been going on with Ollies, so I was able to find these, like, stupid cheap. First up, this was originally solicited as a omnibus, if I recall. This being Star Wars, is it Kanan? I think it's Kanan. It's just a hardcover, still sealed, and if you check that price tag out, $4.99? Sorry, $5.99. It's been a minute. Original retailed $35. So for $6, it's 12 issues of Kanan, who apparently was from the Star Wars Rebel show. I don't know anything about Kanan, So I'm really excited I got this. They had a bunch of Star Wars stuff. I only ended up buying 2 things. And the second thing I was very excited to find, Heath from, is it Heath? Heath or Keith? And Cereal at Midnight, I think it's Heath, showed this off like, I want to say like 2 months ago, and I was so jealous. I contacted Greg and wherever he's from, New Jersey, and I asked him to check out his ollies. No one else I knew had any ollies around me. I drove the day Cereal at Midnight posted that video. I drove to an ollies to find this, and they didn't have it. So finally, mid-March, my ollies decided that they were going to. So this is a $15 omnibus here. It is Star Wars the UK collection, which right there, $14.99. That's insane. The retail price of this is $100 even. So, oh, there's my side face. Can you see it? Now, still open, or still sealed. I haven't opened it yet. Will I open it? Probably. Will I ever read this? I don't know. I probably not. But it's still amazing. Star Wars Legends, $15. This thing is huge. You got... Oh, that's not just simple. Several issues. I'm not going to count on camera. Several issues in this thing. Like, look at it. Massive. $15. And I do collect the omnibus, as you can see. Got 3 Hulk ones, Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War. The Infinity Gauntlet's getting a reprint. Infinity Gauntlet, you got some Secret Invasion. Star Wars Darth Vader right there at the end, which is excellent. What do you got? You got some Thanos right there. Oh, those are Harry Potter. A bunch of stuff. So that's the two from Ollie's, and these next 2 were from the comic group I'm in that was talking about the Thanos by Donny Cates. This guy was selling 2 hardcovers for like $15 shipped, which is excellent. I don't know which one comes first. I don't think it matters. No, it doesn't, because they're not related. So first up, we have Thanos Rising, which is a Marvel Now title by Jason Aaron, 1 through 5. So it's a 5-issue. It's real thin, especially compared to the last 2. So pretty sweet there. Some badass cover art. I'm sure, as everyone, between Infinity War and Endgame, I'm on a bit of a Thanos kick, so I want to read all this, all the goodies that come with it. Really excited. They just announced another solicit for a Thanos omnibus in September that I'm going to grab. So pretty excited. It's not this stuff, otherwise I'd be pissed, because I already bought it. But Thanos Rising. And the next and last thing for the video, Thanos, A God Up There Listening, which is 1 through 4 of that, and Thanos Annual number 1. By Williams? It doesn't say specifically, but pretty cool. This one's 5 issues as well. It looks thinner even, but this one doesn't even look like it's been read. Oh, the binding is super not stretched out, so I don't even know if this one's been read, which is cool. Cool beans. Yeah, Thanos, A God Up There Listening. So pretty cool. That's 3 Thanos titles. All in one. The other one's buried. All in one video. These 2, like I said, came from a private collector, and I reached out to him and said, "Hey, I'll take them." So pretty cool. Crazy haul there. My gosh. Whoa, dropping stuff. So now I just wanted to update you guys. For those of you listening, that's the end of the media. So if you don't care about me personally, anything like that, feel free to leave. Not a huge deal. Not going to be offended. Just give me a like on the way out. Anyway, so my job is very busy February through April. And Joe and Greg and Rick can attest to this just based on, the hours I put in, etc. Me in the group chat up until late at night, early in the morning, just because of work. But now with the COVID-19, which I don't want to talk about, please don't leave COVID comments. I don't care. It's happening. You can't do anything about it personally. Just let's talk about other things, positive things. But either way, I'm home for that. I'm working from home for the next 1 week has passed, so 2 more weeks at least. So I had planned on doing the monthly videos, with April being the last video of the monthly hauls, and then doing them as I was. But now it looks like my busy season has been extended through July 15th, So I will probably be doing monthly videos January through July, like I have been doing January, February, March. Now, with that being said, I have a bunch of time on my hands now because I'm home. I am home with my son and my wife, which, if you know anything about me personally, is the best case scenario because I just who doesn't want to spend more time with their actual baby? So I've been enjoying it to say the least, soaking it in. Now he is a terror, so I do like to escape every once in a while. So with that being said, I have a ton of content sitting in my hands that I was going to release come April 15th, my like Emancipation Day, some people may call it. Uh, but now I don't get an April 15th. So what I'm going to do leads me into my next thing, like my little announcement. I am going to be dropping a video a day every single day of April. A new video for me every single day in April. Just try to get more content out there, kind of flood the market with my videos, get my views back up there. Now it's not going to be something crazy like this. You know, my haul video for April so far is pretty bare, just because of not buying a whole lot, not going out, blah blah blah. So, but that will still be happening. That'll be on May 1st. But until then, that'll be the 31st video in a row. So starting today, April 1st, and then every day. Now they're not going to be crazy intense. Some of them are just the review videos. I have review videos for Knives Out, Bombshell, The Grudge, Uncut Gems, all the Mill Creek stuff. I still have Wild Eye stuff to do. Plus, I'm going to sprinkle in some goodies there that I've wanted to film for a while. I'm going to rank the Marvel Universe. I'm going to rank the Star Wars movies. I'm going to rank the Kevin Smith movies. Just some cool stuff, man. I'm very excited to put videos back out there because it's been kind of a crazy couple months. And now this April, with me being home for 3 weeks in a row, was going to be crazy on the other end of things because now I have a bunch of time on my hands and I want to get some views. So yeah, hopefully that you guys enjoy that announcement. Oh, got my Edge shirt on because he's back. Leave me a comment below if you're excited for that. You don't have to watch every single video to the end. You know, not everything's going to be your cup of tea. I highly doubt the same people are going to watch the Bombshell review. I keep calling it the Bombshell. The review of the movie Bombshell are not going to be the same people who watch Bone Hill Road review from Wild Eye. You know, it's not. All you got to do is, show it some love, give it a like. If you know someone that would like it, feel free to share it to them, especially the Lionsgate videos, because Lionsgate's a nice company, and they don't need to send me the stuff, and they do because they're amazing people. So I want to show them my support. So thank you for all the stuff. Hopefully I got it all out to you in time. So ton of reviews coming for me. I'm looking forward to April. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me some comments. I'd love to talk to you. Like I said, I'm working from home, so I answer them as they come in now. So yeah, thank you again, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.